Hello, everybody. Are we on there? Let's see. I'm live on Insta. Give me a second to check and see if I'm live on Facebook too. Let me see. Okay, it looks like I am. So let's give everybody a few minutes. I see a couple people. Make sure you comment so I can see you, because if I can't, I see a lot of you guys joining, but I can't know who's really on there unless you're commenting to me. So make sure you comment to me so I can see. Thank you so much for joining me. I know this is a little different without my costumes. I don't even know if you guys remember really what I look like anymore without my 4 kids and costumes and all of that. But I'm glad you guys are joining me tonight. I think it'll be fun. I wanted to talk about some things that I've been doing during quarantine, but really I've been really fussy about skincare, makeup, that kind of stuff. I just like it. So for me, it's easy to be fussy about that kind of stuff. So I want to talk about some of my very favorite products, my very favorite things. It's going to be a little noisy sometimes every once in a while because we are having a big thunderstorm here in Buffalo. So it might be a little loud. And I am out on my screen porch, actually, on the side of my house. I thought I was going to plan on being outside in my actual backyard, but it was just too rainy today. So I'm here, and I'm so glad you are too. So I want to talk a little bit about so much. Like, there's just so much I want to talk about that I don't even know where we're going to have to begin. I think we're going to start with sassy water, because normally at the if you watch the Wednesday Night Lives, I'm always doing a cocktail to start with, and I didn't do a cocktail tonight. I decided to do something that I call sassy water. One of the influencers that I love and follow, and now has become a friend, her name is Tina, and I will post after what her handle is, but it's called To Mimi's House We Go, and she always is talking about her sassy water. And so when I started following her, I thought, geez, I think I'm going to try it. So I want to show you guys what's in it. First of all, it is, I know it looks kind of cloudy, but I just fill a big pitcher, usually for sake of TV world, so I could lift it up. Usually what I do is fill a big, huge pitcher, bigger than this. I have the Mackenzie one. And I fill a big, huge pitcher with filtered water. And then when I put it into it, I put some mint from my garden. I chop up cucumbers. I chop up lemons, and I chop up, I grate ginger, and I put it in there. I think we might have lost Facebook, so just give me 1 minute. Oh, shoot. Let me see. Facebook people, if you're on, make sure you comment so I can see that you guys are on. Hi, Janice. Hi, Trace. We're going to end it, and we're going to start it again on Facebook. So if you, on our Instagram, we're going to just keep going, and then hopefully those girls can jump back on. So what I put in here is, like I was saying, is I chop up a cucumber, I chop up lemon, I squeeze the lemon, I stick it in there, I chop up mint, and I stick it in there. And then what I do is I get ginger root, okay, with my grater here. Are we back on Facebook yet? Shoot. So anyways, we're going to take our ginger, and I peel the ginger root because you don't want to put the coarse, tough skin in your water. And then I just grate it up like this. I like a lot of ginger in mine. It's an acquired taste, the ginger part. So you're going to just grate it, grate it, grate it, grate it, grate it. And then what I do is I stick it in my water like this to get it all off and stir it up. And that's how I do it. And then the ginger is so good for digestion. The mint is so refreshing. I like a lot of mint typically in mine, and I like a lot of cucumber flavor in there. I go easy on the lemon because I like lemon, but I don't like that strong bitter flavor. But I do like a lot of ginger, and that's how I do it. I just grate it up, and I use this microplaner that I got on Amazon. I love that. Are you back on Facebook? I'm sorry about that, you guys. We're gonna just wing it here because this is our first one from my house, so it could be a little different. But we'll just try to keep you guys on and stick with me. So what you missed was my microplating of ginger. I'm going to do it one more time, Insta. I'm sorry, you guys are going to have to bear with me, but hopefully we won't have any more technical difficulties. So all I do is I take my ginger root, I grate it up on my microplaner. I like a lot of ginger in mine, but like I said, it's acquired taste, but it is so good for your stomach if you have digestion issues and things. And I mix it right in there so that it's all in. And then I just pop it in the refrigerator and I drink it all day. I try to drink about half of my body weight in ounces of water. And that is my first tip for, I know you guys know water is so good for your skin, but if you're having trouble with, you don't like the flavor of water, some people really don't like the taste of water, and I get it. So doctor it up. We've done watermelon basil things, but this one is so great for cleansing and detoxifying and depuffing. So I love this one, I think, the most, and I see the most glow going into my skin when I'm consistently drinking, you know, about 60 ounces of water, give or take, a day. I really see a difference in my skin, my energy, and my body. So that's my first beauty tip for you. If you're drinking water, this is a good one. Okay. So I think the other thing that I wanted to share with you guys, and I am going to talk beauty counter too, but I want to talk like how I use my products and different things. One thing that I have been suffering for this week especially has been allergies. And I don't know if you guys have really struggled with your allergies this season, but man, in Buffalo, it really, really has been bad. I'm going to look on Facebook and make sure you guys are on. Is that a picture of vodka? Tracy, very funny. That's dehydrating. Now you know that comes after your water. All right, I do like vodka, but I'm not going to say that that's not in there tonight. Okay, so what I have been doing for my allergies, if you guys know and love me, you know I love my diffuser. I have them all throughout the house. First of all, because I have 4 kids, 4 dogs. So I'm terrified that my house is going to smell like animals. So I am constantly playing with different versions of my essential oils, and I diffuse them all over the house. And I have found that certain ones really, really help me with allergies. I get puffy under my eyes, swollen, stuffy nose, those kinds of things. But also I've been having, especially during quarantine, I feel like I've been having a lot of anxiety, anxiousness, things like that. If I have too much time to think, I all of a sudden feel like that building in me. So when I'm diffusing oils, it really, really helps me with my anxiety levels, my mental state, and my clarity. And I really try to do it pretty religiously. The mix that I'm loving right now are these 4. Now, I use Doterra oils. I don't sell Doterras. I don't represent them. I get them through a local girl here in Buffalo that I used to dance with years ago. And she's super knowledgeable, so I really like her. I can share her information. I'm sure she'd love the business. But the only thing I will say, so it doesn't really matter to me what brand you're using. The most important thing is really check that they're clear and really essential oils. Sometimes if they're jam-packed with other things, you're not going to get that beautiful scent, and you're not going to have that good clarity, and they're going to go through them so much faster. So I don't know a ton about oils. I know little bits about oils, and I'm learning more, and it's really not something that I've done for a long period of time. I'd say probably the last 3 years. But my allergy recipe is this, and I swear it's helping me so much. I mix peppermint. I go light on the peppermint because I'm not crazy about that scent really strong. So I do about maybe 1 to 2 drops of peppermint in my diffuser. And I can post later what my diffuser actually looks like. I can take a picture of it. But I do 1 to 2 drops of peppermint because that really helps with your sinuses. I do a little bit of lavender. I like the scent of lavender. So I do about 4 drops of lavender, double the mint. And that is really going to help you calm your nerves, calm you down, really help with just easing your anxiety and things like that, and really help soothe your body. Next up is I put 2 drops of, I like this scent a lot, so I love lemon. And it's not as expensive as some of the oils. The last one I'm going to show you is a little bit more expensive. But the lemon is not that bad. And so you can put about 4 to 6 drops of lemon. And it really, really is energizing. The citrus scent is invigorating. It smells great. Makes your house smell great. So I love, love, love that one. And the very, very last next one is I do frankincense. And frankincense is a little bit more expensive, I know, but the properties of frankincense, and I can't even list them all on here, but so good for detoxifying. After my surgery, I don't know if you guys have been following, I had a hysterectomy in September. Gone wrong. It went really, really wrong. And I ended up in the hospital for 12 days. And my body was just took a beating. And in order to recover, I had to really, really dig deep and look into some things. Frankincense was killer for helping me heal. I rubbed it on my body. I mixed it into my oils. I like usually a carrier oil. I love almond oil, so I use that a lot. But frankincense has so many great properties. It is more expensive. Doterra's is a little bit more, but the properties of it are so great. And it's been really, really helping me with my allergies. And really in that mix, something about that mix has been a great addition for our house. I've been trying to keep it going because I have all these apple orchards in the back and all these things that are blooming and it all looks so beautiful, but it's doing a number on me. And so for beauty wise, it's making my eyes puff up and all of these things. So that is my doTERRA tip oil or whatever oils you're going to use, but that mix is golden. It's been really, give it a try. It's really great. And then play with it with certain drops of this one and not so many drops of that one. And I think you're going to find some really good tips with that. The other thing that I've been doing, and I'm really lucky in this house because there is a steam shower in my bathroom. So I love, love, love that. And it's been really, really something I use maybe every other day. And I'll put a little eucalyptus in there, oils on my steam and really help loosen up the mucus. But if you don't have that, there's some really great models now on Amazon that you can grab that if you put some oils in there and things like that, it really helps with your skin and the texture of your skin and getting that moisture in there and really loosening things up. So that might be something you want to check out. I can post again after. I can't post while I'm talking, obviously, but I will post. I do have Grace posting some things, but she can't post pictures, unfortunately. So I will, when I'm off, I will make sure that I post some of those things. Okay, so next up that I want to talk to you about, I guess we can do this, what I do in the shower. Okay, I want to talk to you about my tip and trick with shampoo and conditioner. Okay. I'm going to be 100% honest. I used to have extensions in my hair. I had gotten my hair really, really blonde and it did a number on my hair. And it's taken a long time for it to heal. And I had extensions in. Since then, I've taken all my extensions out because I kind of like this like short and sassy Anne-Marie right now. But my hair health has improved so, so much. And one of the things is Beauty Counter shampoo and conditioner. But if you haven't tried the Beauty Counter shampoo and conditioner, I'm going to be honest. At first, I hated the shampoo because I was like, I don't like that it doesn't suds up. And it really bugged me. Like I felt like I wasn't getting my hair enough clean. Little did I know that the things that caused the suzzing in traditional sense can be really toxic for your health. So that might be something, if you don't have the EWG app on your phone, that is a beauty gold mine. You guys need to have it. If you are new to having some clean beauty options, and not everything I'm going to show you today is a clean beauty option. I'm a work in progress, as probably most of you are. But if you have that EWG app, it's really awesome on your phone because you can scan the barcode. So as you're in Target or as you're in things and you say, hey, maybe I want to try this bath bomb, whatever, you can scan it and it'll tell you the toxicity levels in each thing. It's called the Healthy Living app, and it's not related to anything to do with Beauty Counter. It's the Environmental Working Group, but it is something you definitely need to make yourself educated on and aware of, because greenwashing and saying that it's organic or things like that are words. It's not reality. So getting back to the shampoo and conditioner, I wasn't sure I loved it. The first times I kind of used it, and I was using special shampoo and conditioner because I had extensions in my hair, and it was just okay for me. Started to talk to some of my girlfriends and realized the trick. First of all, I was using way, way too much shampoo. I was putting probably a $50 size of shampoo in my hand. It doesn't need all of that shampoo because there's no preservatives. There's none of the yuck in it. So you don't need all of that. So my tip and trick for this that I have learned from another girlfriend that I sell Beauty Counter with is you need to wash your hair 3 times. Yes, I know it sounds like an extra lot of work. I know it sounds crazy, but you need to wash your hair way less often, once or twice a week, so that you have the natural oils in your scalp coating your hair and moisturizing your hair so that you get that awesome shine. If you're taking care out of all of those oils out of your hair every single day, your body is going to naturally produce more and more and more, and you're going to get more and more and more oil. And you're not going to get luster and shine. You're going to get flat and unhealthy. So what you do is you take about a dime-sized amount of shampoo, put it in your hair, you're in the shower, lather it up, and then the first time you do it, it's going to get the oil, the bad oil out. Second time you do it, again, a little bit, dime-sized amount, shampoo, it's going to suds more because now it's getting into the parts of your hair that need that extra shine. Third time, it's going to really lather up in a healthy way. And it's going to make a huge difference in your hair. And since I started doing this, I've seen so much more volume in my hair. I've seen so much more hair health and shine and all of these good things. Why it works, I have no idea. I'm sure there's an explanation. I'm not that knowledgeable on it, but it is a great tip. And then my other tip with the conditioner is don't condition your whole head of hair. It's way too heavy for any conditioner. It's way too heavy if you're putting it up here at the root. You really want to just work it into the tips of your hair. I have a big, huge comb, big, thick, what are those, bristles, tongs? I don't know. Big, thick, like distance between the bristles. And I comb it through my hair and it's plenty. And now, since I've done that and been drinking a lot more water, I have had so much more luster in my hair. So that is my other tip with shampoo and conditioner. So really, really just go and scan after we're done here. Go and get that app for yourself and scan and educate yourself on your shampoos and conditioner. And I'm not saying toss it. Use it up and then do better the next time, each time. I see a lot of you guys on there, and it's so good to see all of you watching, and I really, really appreciate it because it's so fun to be able to talk to you about something else besides home decor, even though that's my passion and that's what the store is all about. I do really, really love this. And, you know, I got into Beauty Counter really because I wanted the discount. That's why I joined as a consultant. I had no interest in learning about safer skincare. It's not where my head was at all. My sister-in-law was selling it, and I thought, well, I'll support her. I'll get this. But I told her, like, I'm the girl, and I'll show you in a little bit. I was the girl, no shame, would fly to New York to get her hair done. I would research the best hairdressers, save my money, and off I go because I was like a psycho like that. I really thought that, you know, if I spent the money, it was going to be better. And then certain things, yeah, I'm not going to lie. Of course, certain things are going to be better, but other things are not. And really what I was paying for was a name. And that's simply it. There are so many talented people that are around here that are really, really great and really talented and educated. And we're so, so lucky in Buffalo to have that. So the other thing that I want to talk to you guys about is eyebrows. Okay, that's why I do Beauty Counter, is because I love the products. It's as simple as that. I love the products. And so, yes, I joined for the discount. Yes, I was like, I'll support her. But as I used them and as I saw my skin change, then I became educated on safer beauty. And it was mind-boggling to me. The laws haven't changed. If you don't know this, the laws have not changed what is allowed in our skin and makeup and beauty products since 1938. How? Why? In this kind of world, how is that possible? I don't understand. And it really frustrated me that here I'm telling my teenage daughters, put your deodorant on, wash your hair, have good hygiene, wash your face. And they are filling their bodies with toxic things. Your skin and your hair and all of this is one of your biggest organs. Your skin is your biggest organ. And here you're putting all of these toxic products on your body every day. And don't give me that you're not using a lot of products. Even if you're not a makeup girl, I guarantee you're probably using about 10 things before you get out of the door in the morning. You are putting deodorant on at least, let's hope. You're brushing your teeth, you're washing your hair, you're showering, maybe you're using a soap. It is so important that you check and see what the toxicity levels are in these things. For goodness sake, lead is allowed in our lipstick and not in our paint. What is wrong here? There are some big problems. And for me, it fired me up. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to make time for this in my life because I do not like that this is allowed. But I'm vain enough that I wanted things to actually work. I don't want my skin to look bad. I want my skin to look awesome. I want to look young. I want to look healthy. I want to look like I put effort into my body. I do put effort into everything. I want to look it. So I didn't want to use, and that was the hardest thing. It's so hard to find high-performing products. So that's where Beauty Counter has come into my life. And there are still things that I'm working on. Like what I'm going to show you right now is not a safer beauty product. It's my self tanner. And I've yet to find one of the safer options that I love. But I'm going to share it with you guys because I know it works and I know a lot of you have asked me, and that's what I've been using. And when I find a safer option, you'll trust and know that I really, really love it. Right now, I've been using these. Okay, there's a couple of different things that you need to get yourself. And I got all of this on Amazon. I don't sell it or anything like that. I'm just sharing with you. Okay, first up, you have to get yourself one of these little mitts because it's a game changer. I hope I can open this. Okay, so it comes in packages like this. You get this mitt. I got like a package of 10. They're for like $5. They weren't expensive. And you have it like this, and it puts your self tanner on so much smoother. The one I love and have been using is this one, Saint Tropez, okay? And like I said, it's not as bad as some of the options out there, but it's not great. So just keep that in mind. But it does work fabulously. It's a mousse. So I put this on. I take a shower. I shave my legs. I scrub usually the day before. And then the next day, I'm going to do this before I go to bed. I put this on. I squirt the foam in my hands, and then I just go like I'm putting lotion on my body, and I rub it in. And I start at my toes, and I work my way up. And this one in particular, this is the dark. I like that one because it just is a really deep bronzy color. They have other ones, but I just particularly like this one. It's not as good as a spray tan. I really love to go get a spray tan from, and that one is organic and so much healthier. I go to Buffalo Skin Boutique. I go see my girl Ashley there in the summertime every 10 days. But since we can't do that right now, this is a really good option. Now, the other thing that I use and really like is this. It's called Oils. So this one is the Saint Tropez version. And then this is great for in between. So that I put on, I shower the next morning. I look dark, it looks tan, it looks really, really natural. This one, self-tanning drops. Okay, it's a little different. I add it into my, let me grab this. I add it into my Beauty Counter body lotion. And it says to put 2 drops, but I didn't like that. So I put a whole dropper full. I'm sure that's probably way too much, but that's what I do. So I use my mitt. I put the lotion on the mitt. I put a dropper full on. And if you're worried about making a mistake, this is a lot easier. Again, this one is the medium. So I don't do my face with it. I just blend it on down. But this one is a really great option if you're worried about making a mistake. So this one is really great for that. Not like I said, I do a whole dropper full. And I put it in this. This is the hydrating body lotion. It smells like citrus mimosa. It's awesome, awesome. And I love that the tube is so big. So that's what I mix mine into. And last up, I use this Saint Tropez. This is the Self-Tan Purity Bronzing Water. So talk about greenwashing. I'm sure this is greenwashing. There's not purity in here. It's better than some. It's a work in progress, but it's definitely not pure. But it does work, okay? And this one is the Bronzing Water Facial Mist, and I use that on my face maybe once a week. I'm really, really, really careful about getting sun on my face because I have melasma. So when I get sun on my face, my pregnancy mask comes back. And I'm really trying with all of my other products to make that so it's not so bad. So that's what I use. It's like I said, it's not a clean product. It's better, but you can get it right on Amazon. I don't know how much it is, $20 maybe for this one. And I use that one on my face. So those are my products. That's how I self-tan. So I use, once more time, the dark Saint Tropez. I use these tanning drops. in my beauty counter lotion, and I make sure, Game Changer mitt. And I use the mitt twice and then I toss it. So just for reference about what you're going to get out of those mitts. Just because they're like weird feeling after, they kind of finish hard. Okay, we talked about shampoo. We talked about conditioner. I am going to share with you, before I share my morning and nighttime routine, I am going to share with you my eyebrows. Okay, I'm going to share a really embarrassing story, and you can't be judgy. Don't be judgy. This was a different time of my life. I didn't have as many kids, and I didn't have a store. Okay, I, in my mind, got really obsessed with Oprah's eyebrows. And I was like, her eyebrows are so structurally correct. And I was living over in Westchester, and I was like, where does she get these eyebrows done? Who is the best person in all of New York City to go to? I go to this woman. Okay. You have to make an appointment. It took like 6 weeks. I had to go in, and it was like hoity-toity and very fancy and whatever. And I'm sure I paid way too much money to get my eyebrows waxed. So anyways, I go in there. At this point in my life now, at 40, I just turned 40. Now, my eyebrows don't grow in quite as much. But then, this is 10 years ago, my eyebrows, I had to get them done quite a bit, every 3-4 weeks. I go in, and she waxes me, and I'm like convinced it's like the perfect shape forever. It's going to be so great. And she's like, she pushed her glasses down, and she had this very thick accent, and she's like, do you use an eyebrow pencil? I was like, no, I don't use an eyebrow pencil. And she's like, you really need to use an eyebrow pencil. And I said, well, I don't know how to do that. And of course, she sold hers. So she was like, I will show you how to use an eyebrow pencil. So I am going to show you. I still do my eyebrow pencil like this. And I'm not going to be like that girl, but I'm telling you, I always get compliments on my eyebrows. And they're really not that great or really not that special. But I'm pretty sure it's this chick that taught me the tips and tricks of how to do my eyebrows, and I'm pretty sure it's like carried me through in life. And I ordered, just for this event, a brand new eyebrow pencil. So fun. Okay, so this is the Beauty Counter eyebrow pencil, and I have had my other one. That's why it was like looking really scrawny. It's like this big. But I have had it, oh gosh, probably 8 months. So it's not something you have to invest a lot in often. What I like about this one is, one, when you sharpen it, it's not too mushy. So it really forms a nice, like, sharp little peak. I hope you guys can see that. But it really, really shows, this one, since it's brand new, you can really see. But it really, really shows a nice peak. And the other trick is this. This is key. Because once you get it all structurally in there, you've got to brush it into your eyebrows, or else it looks crazy fake. And you don't want that. All right, so I'm going to try to do this on here. I think I'm going to use the camera. I have a mirror, but I think that's going to be too hard to hold. So we're going to be like up close and intimate for a minute here. I'm going to show you how I do this. So the key is you have to start with points. Okay, I'm going to do this eyebrow. So you're going to start at the bottom corner and draw a line up to the top peak. So you're going from bottom to top to peak over here. Okay, so bottom, top, peak. And then once you do that, all you have to do is fill in. All right, so I'm going to go over here. This is going to be really hard to do. I got to use the mirror. Hold on. Okay. I hope you guys can see me. I'm going to be at a good angle. Can you guys see me okay? All right. I see that. I see lots of people on here. Okay, so we're going to go start at the bottom. And you use little tiny strokes, okay, because you want it to look like hair. So you can see, like on this eyebrow, it's not nearly as thick, okay, at the tip, but I'm going to fix that. So I start at the bottom, and I do little teeny hair-like strokes all the way up to the peak. Now you say, where do you start it and where do you end it? The key is, if you put your little pencil like this, okay? This is, if you line it up with your nose, the corner of your eye, that is where you want your outer edge to be. Your inner edge should be just the reverse. So that's where you want it to end, okay? And the peak should be right over your iris. Okay, so you want to have that peak because you want to lift your face, right? You want to open your eyes. So I'm doing those little hair-like strokes to the peak. Then I'm going to go from the peak to the tip. And I'm just going to go like a little bit past where my hair ends so that I fill in just the tip. Can you see that? Okay. Can you see that? It's like two different cameras, so I hope you guys can see okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in this edge. So I'm just going to do the little hairs. And when I do that, you just have to fill into this peak because you already have your lines. You already know, okay? So, little, and I know this seems hard, but I'm telling you, I think I can do this like in my car while I'm taking the kids to school, and I'm not even kidding because at this point I've done it so many years and I know what looks good, and you'll have to play with it a little bit as to what looks right for you and what your natural shape of your brow is. Okay, now you can see the difference in the two right now, and you can see that this one is obviously super strong looking and this one is much more passive. But now I'm going to brush, okay? So I'm just going to brush. You always want to brush up. Brush, 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 so that it kind of blends in to your hair. And it's like magic. I'm telling you, it's awesome. So then I just take my finger and I clean it this way. And that's it. Can you see that? And you can see it really, really makes a nice structure on your face. And like the difference is pretty dramatic, I think. So I'm going to do the other one so I don't look gray. So again, starting at the bottom corner up to the top peak. That's my first line. I love it when I have a new pencil. That's so fun. Okay, so you have that. Then you're going to draw that down. This is why I needed to join as a beauty counter consultant, because probably every other day I have a box coming of something because I love everything so much. And now my kids all use it. And we go and I'm like, oh, let's try this. And oh, let's try that. And oh, maybe we should mix this in. And it's like dangerous. At least I get a discount. So that's one good thing. It's fun because now the girl who really just wanted the discount, now I have 30 women that I mentor. And that's been really, really fun because I've helped them build businesses. In fact, Jill, if you're watching, congratulations. She just hit director, which means one of the girls, she's my very first one, and her group sold $10,000 worth of beauty counter products. How awesome is that she got that much product into people's hands for safer and educating people about a safer option. That's so amazing to me. So I was so proud and so happy to help her get there. It's pretty awesome what this company can really do for your family's finances. I know that it's really helped mine. Okay. So that's how I do my brows, you guys. And I know it's a little tricky and you're thinking, shit, what do I do now? That's like way too hard. But you can always DM me and I can always help you. The color that I use is medium, and quite frankly, I think that most people are medium because I feel like even the blondes need a lighter touch. And unless you're really dark skinned, then the dark pencil looks awesome. But the medium is pretty versatile. So most likely you're probably a medium. Okay. I want to talk about my skincare routine because I get a lot of questions about that, about what I do in the morning, what I do in the evening, blah, blah, blah. And I do switch it seasonally, so I will give you that. And my skin is pretty normal. Besides, my biggest complaint with my skin is melasma. So I have dark spots. So when I don't have my makeup on, and I was out in the sun a little bit, so you can see I'm a little darker here, a little darker on this side, and a little darker over my lip. And I have a sunspot over here. So those come out stronger when I have the sun. but I combat them and I try really hard to, you know, really take good care of my skin and really work on doing things. I'm trying to just kind of keep an eye on time here, you guys, because I don't want to eat up too much of your time, but I want to give you lots of information. So what I want to talk about first is my morning routine. And lately I've been doing something a little different. Okay. This is the Counter Match Refresh Foaming Cleanser. I got this, actually I bought this for Grace. Grace, my 14-year-old, she does not get acne. So she was not something that she was worried about. We have an acne line for the teens that do have that, but she was kind of just trying to feel out what she wanted to use and whatever. So I really got this for her. But then I was like, oh, it's new, the new foaming one. I haven't tried it yet. I want to try it. Well, I loved it. I love the scent of almond. It has a very, very subtle scent of almond. It's fragrance free, but it just has like a little scent of like something there. And I love that it's foaming, and I really love it in the morning. So I don't have makeup on in the morning, and so what I do is I put this on dry. Okay, now it doesn't say to do that. That's just what I do. I put it on dry and I rub it in almost like I would be putting on the lotion. Like I rub it all in, and then I get my fingertips wet and I really lather it up. And it does foam, but not like a bubble, kind of like a soft, sort of like a soft foam. And it just kind of foams up, and the scent smells so good. The texture is fabulous. And I find that in the summertime, it's the counter match part of that. It's adjusting to what my skin needs. So in the winter, I'm pretty dry, but this is really, really helping me with that. So it's a great one for, if you're looking for something kind of simple, and if you're looking for, my skin's normal, I'm not too worried about, I do my anti-aging things throughout the day too, but face wash, I was kind of loving this one. So this is the face wash that I use in the morning. Now, in the evening, I use this one. This is our Counter Time line. So this is our anti-aging line. It's like ridiculous. It is amazing. It has totally changed the texture of my skin. Honestly, before this came out, I was going to get some things done. I forget what it was called, but it was like a very severe peel. And I was like, I'm doing it. I want to get this done. This came out. I canceled my appointment. Be like, the texture of my skin had really, really changed. It's amazing. So I wouldn't recommend this for you if you have oily skin. But as you age, typically you don't. So this is interesting because it's a cleansing oil, little different texture. It's beautiful to go on. I'll show you what it looks like, kind of. It's a clear oil. The smell is very, very subtle. You put it on just like I did. I put 2 pumps into my hand. I rub it on. It takes all my makeup on. So I use this in the evening. I take all my eye makeup off, everything. I put it on dry. Again, I always feel like I get the best results. Like it really adheres to my skin when I put my cleansing on dry. So I put it on dry. I get my fingertips wet. I moisturize my skin. And what happens is it turns into like a milky texture. That's what it looks like a milk on your skin. It's so luxurious. Then I take a nice warm washcloth and I wash it off. This one is not one that you're going to just like splash and go. This is like, I'm going to rub it off. And you do see a very, very glowing, textured, beautiful, moisturized skin after. So I love, love, love that in the evening. Okay. Next up, for both morning and night, okay, I use this. And this is called the Hydrating Essence. So sort of like a toner on steroids. It's fabulous. I love this one for anti-aging. It puts so much moisture into my skin. I can't tell you, it really, most of the time toners I really don't feel like are like worth it or like worth the extra effort or the step. But this one I love. I put a few drops. It's sort of milky as well. I put a few drops into my skin and then I press. I press. And I just kind of let that soak in. And my skin just like goes to it. It loves it. So that's what I do next. Now, why my skin is still kind of tacky from that, I use this. And this is the Counter Time Serum. I'm just making sure I have everything out here. All right, so this is the Counter Time Serum. I put a few pumps of this into my skin. I tell you what, when I here I order all the time, but sometimes I forget what I need in reality. When I run out of this, I definitely see a difference in my skin. This is a game changer product. I'm telling you, really, truly, truly, you will see a difference in your skin with this one. So I put this on my skin and then I let that sit. I brush my teeth, which I did bring my toothpaste because I found a really good one that is non-toxic. Okay, now this is my actual toothpaste, so this is what it looks like. And it's metal, which is a little strange. But it's David's Premium Natural Toothpaste. This is the kind I use. I get it through Beauty Counter because we get a discount, but it's not sold by Beauty Counter. It's a partner of theirs, so I can use it and get a code. But for you guys, I'm pretty sure you can get this on Amazon too. And I have found that this one works really great. I have very, very sensitive teeth because in my younger years, I whitened them a lot. So they're a little bit sensitive. So, but this has been fine with that. I switched from Sensityne to this and I have not had a problem. It is, I feel like it keeps my teeth nice and white. And so David's, that's what I use. And I really, really love it. So I brushed my teeth. Next step is also a game changer. Jade roller. So I want you to think of you're pushing your products into your skin. So what I do with this, you can keep it in the refrigerator. I'm never ever that organized to do that, but I just keep it in my. I have like a clock that's my. I'll just have to post a picture, but I use it as a medicine cabinet in my bathroom. So what I do with this is you want to always start from the center of your face and push. Think of pushing things out into your lymph nodes. So you're going to start at your bottom, and I do roll, 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 roll. I do it 3 times. Roll, roll, roll. And you can see all of a sudden, see how the blood all of a sudden comes to my skin? It is amazing, you guys. I do that on my cheeks. I use this little end for under my eyes, and I depuff under my eyes. Usually, I lied. I usually put my eye cream on, but I'll show you which eye creams I use after. But I'll do my serum, I'll do my eye cream, and then I roll. So I roll it in, and I do up in here. And I want you to think about using this to push your fluids out of your face, especially if your allergies are bad. And I do this, and what's cool about Jade, I have a rose quartz one, which I think I read, and I don't know if this is true. Like, again, I'm not an esthetician, but apparently rose quartz is like giving yourself love. So I do that one in the evening. And Jade is depuffing. So Jade and both of them have, they naturally stay cool. So it's awesome for your skin. So I just do that, and I do this morning and night. And I really feel like, it pushes the product into the skin, and it really helps depuff. So game changer, Amazon again. I wish I sold all of this stuff, but I don't. The heavier the Jade, the better too. So just keep that in mind. Eye creams. I just recently switched to this one when I tried that foaming one. Again, I bought this for Grace, and then I was like, actually, I think I want to try this myself. So this one is the Eye Rescue Cream, and I love this for morning because it really, really depuffs, I feel like. I get, especially now with allergy season and whatnot, I find that it really, really helps me with depuffing. So I switched to this one. I use very, very little, okay? So I'm talking like tiny little bit, and I just kind of press it in. My tip for eye cream is this. Don't put it up into your eyes like this, too close. You want to pat just above, right around your orbital bone, okay? And the reason being is this skin around your eye is so, so delicate. You should never rub and tug, okay? Because over time, you're going to cause sagging. But you're always using this finger, your ring finger, nice and gentle. But the other thing is if you're putting product up in toward your eyes like that, it can cause milia because it's too much. It's too much. It can't absorb. So you'll get these little tiny white, almost like little tiny white dots underneath your eyes. So if you look in the mirror and you're seeing that as product, too much product. You're using too much product and you're bringing it up into your eyes. way too high. It should just be down here because a good eye cream is meant to travel. So it will travel into the spots it needs up and towards your eyes, but it won't be so concentrated around your eyes. So I use my eye cream, I put it up like this, and I just do that right around my eyes. And it really, really helps with the depuffing. Like I said, then I roll. Now, in the evening, I use anti-aging, okay, because I want to make sure that I'm preventing, crow's feet and things like that. And the number one way to do that is by keeping moisture there and adding some antioxidants and things. So I'm going back to my Counter Time line, which is the anti-aging line. This one was great. That's the Counter Match. Depuffing, fabulous for the morning. This one is very, very thick, heavier, really fabulous. I've had this for, 6 months. The next time I get a new one, I'm going to write it on the jar because I want to see how long it lasts. You need so little of this. Counter Match, especially the Supreme Cream, the evening cream, was developed to really go after some of those big time, very expensive, fabulous, very toxic companies such as La Mer and things like that. Do they work? Yeah. Are they fabulous? Yes, of course. They're like a cult favorite in the beauty industry. Are they toxic? Incredibly. So this is a safer option, and I'm telling you, it's fabulous. So again, I just do the same thing. I put it around my eyes. I'm very religious about it, and I'm telling you, it has helped with lightening up under my eyes, really keeping them moisturized, and wrinkle-wise, it's really, really, I don't have them around my eyes. Very, very little. I did. And that's why I was telling you, it really, really helped. I've been using the Counter Time now for over a year. My skin feels, the texture of it's a total game changer. All right. This is like my boyfriend these days, you guys. Fantastic. Fantastic. It's sold out right now, though, unfortunately. They made enough of this. This just launched. They made enough of this to last for 6 months, and it's sold out in 2.5 weeks. It's incredible. There is turmeric in here. There is, I forget all of the other good things. I should have written them down. But what this is, the biggest thing is there's vitamin C. And I am telling you, it's a game changer. I know some of you guys are on my clients, and I know some of you guys are watching that have bought this. And you're like, it's fabulous. I always joke that I want to rub it all over my whole entire body because it is so awesome. It's so awesome. So I put my serum on. I brush my teeth. I use my roller. I let that serum soak in. I want to get all the benefits of that. Okay. Then I use this. Now I am almost out. Not good. Not good. Because they're sold out. It's a bright yellow. Can you guys see that? That's the turmeric in it. And it smells like turmeric. So hopefully you like that scent. But then I'm going to rub it into my hand so you can really see. It's so glowy and glossy, you guys. It is incredible. And it just moisturizes and goes right into the skin. What vitamin C does is that's my melasma. That's what's going to help the dark spots, the age spots, all of those things. It's going to really brighten. I can guarantee you will not be disappointed in this product. It is fantastic. It's my new ride or die with one other that I'm going to show you soon. But if you're going to buy one thing, that's got to be it. But it's sold out right now. But if you want to be on the wait list, I do have a wait list. There's about 15 people on it right now. But if you do want to be on the wait list, I'm telling you, the vitamin C is fantastic. You're going to love it. I do have a lot of samples, though, so I can hook you up with that if that's something you want to just try it. I have samples of all of this stuff, except for the products I don't sell, the self-tanner and all of that stuff. But I'm telling you, wonder drug. Wonder drug. You're going to love it. Now, what do I do after that? I do my day cream and my night cream. Okay, so this is my day cream. I use the Counter Time one because I want those anti-aging benefits. And because melasma is my issue, I'm adding even more vitamin C. So what I do is I put 1 pump of this. Again, These bottles are huge, and seriously, you need so little of it because it's not full of all the crap that normally is in products. So you're so concentrated, it's going to last you. You're not going to make the investment. The counter time is by far the most expensive line. Okay, there's several different lines. The counter time is sort of the Mac Daddy. So if anti-aging is your worry, yes, it is a little bit more expensive. However, the counter match is a good place to start if you're looking for something a little bit more economical and you're looking, for a little bit of the anti-aging properties. Now, what I do is I add oil. Now, this is not something you have to do. I do it because there's a lot of reasons. One, simply I like the scent. It's very vitamin C citrusy, so I love that. And I know you're like, oh my gosh, putting oil on my face, that sounds very frightening, and I get it. But truly, when your skin is well moisturized, it just goes and soaks it right up. Adding oil on your skin is not going to make your face oily if you're using the right things. It's going to boost things, and that's what these are. These are the little pluses. So what I do is I take this oil and I just put 1 drop. That's all I need, 1 drop. And it smells awesome. I use the #1 oil now, which is the vitamin C one, because I really want to boost that vitamin C and combat the sun damage that I know I'm going to get in the summer. And then 2, I use the #2 in the winter when my skin is a little more dry. So it looks like this. I rub it in, and then I just pat it. I have makeup on, but I could even do it over. It's fine. And then I just pat it into my skin, and I make sure I get my neck as well with all of the products. You don't want to miss that. And also, make sure you get up into here, into your hairline. I was noticing that I was not putting my serum up into there, and I could see a difference from the vitamin C serum where I was using it and where I was not. A visual difference, because I wasn't going up all the way and I was doing it quick, So make sure you do that. And then in the evening, I use a night cream. Now, this is like the biggest bottle of night cream ever. This is the one that they were really trying to compare to La Mer. And honestly, I've used La Mer, and it's fabulous. It really is fabulous. It works great. I'm not going to say it doesn't. It does. But the toxicity level is high, and you have a good option to do something that's non-toxic and safer for your body. Why aren't you going to do that? So this is super, super thick. This I've had forever, never again, probably 6 months. So I use a little bit of this. Tiny little bit. And then I just put it on my face. It's very, very hydrating. It is a thick, moisturizing, awesome hydration for your skin. So that is what I use there. Now, my 2 other ride or die products before we go. We're going to end here pretty soon. But there's so much to cover, and I didn't even get to everything I wanted to. But I really didn't want to go over an hour for you guys because I know it gets long. So we'll have to do another one. We'll just have to do another one. Maybe I'll do one where I don't have my makeup on, and you can see how I'll walk you through how I do it all. But I do want to cover 2 more of my favorite products. Okay, that's these 2. The first one I use every other night instead of the night cream. I'll skip the night cream. I'll skip the serum. And I just use this. So I'll wash my face, and I'll use this. This and this are like the perfect couple. This is like, I don't know even who the perfect couple is. Maybe like William and what is her name? I can't even think it. What is her name? Grace. Grace is sitting here. No, not William. The prince and the princess. Name it for me. I can't think of it. But you know what I'm talking about. Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle and who? Meghan Markle and Harry. There we go. Okay, Meghan and Harry. This is the Meghan and Harry. That was a little off track, but got me? Meghan and Harry. They go together so darn good that you just can't help but love them. Okay, so this is the overnight resurfacing peel. This is like a magic eraser. I'm not even joking. I have samples. If you need to try it, you can try it. This is like a magic eraser. You will literally see a difference in one time. It is not it's called the overnight resurfacing peel. It's not a peel like where you're thinking like you're going to the dermatologist and it like peels and you flake and everything. It's not that. It's like your skin texture in the morning when you wake up is so glowy and so dewy and so like refined. It just is awesome. It's just so awesome. And then when you put the vitamin C serum on in the morning, it's just, the combo of it is perfection, really, truly. So this is probably, right now with the vitamin C, are my best sellers in the whole line. Fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. I love, love, love that. The other most popular product in my family, for sure, I mean, we fly through this stuff. I swear to God, I think the kids drink it. The charcoal mask. Now, I know you're thinking charcoal mask and you're going to just put this on your face and whatever, and you totally can do that. I usually do it on Sunday nights, so I remember to do it. I take an Epsom salts bath. I put this on my face. I'm really big into Epsom salts, but I put an Epsom salts bath. I put this on my face. I also put it on my underarms and on the bottoms of my feet. And the reason I do that is because it pulls the stink out of your pits. Whatever leftover deodorant and things like that, charcoal, activated charcoal, is really detoxifying. So it's great for that. So it'll make your deodorants work better. It's going to make your, pull those toxics out of your body. And then with the Epsom salts all over your body, it really, really helps. Now I do have a glass of wine, so I'm not sure the toxicity level on that. But you could have your skinny water, what is it? It's called sassy water. You could have your sassy water. Maybe that will help you detoxify even more. But I put this on my face. It is a game changer. Give people samples. Again, I have samples of this too. I give this to people and they are like, I can't even believe it. It's amazing. It really is amazing. First of all, you can see your pores. It'll show you where it's pulling it out. It's really cool to watch as it dries. Two, the other way I use this after I do my face, my armpits, and my feet. If I'm getting a pimple for whatever reason, you know, maybe it's that time of the month or whatever. Now I don't have that problem anymore. But if you're getting, say for my girls, if they're getting their periods and they're having a little acne or things like that, or even Jacob, I have my son use this if he's playing a lot of hockey games and he's wearing his helmet and the sweat and things are building up. You put this on as a spot treatment on your acne and sleep with it. And just totally sleep with it. Wake up in the morning. I'm telling you, you do that 2 nights in a row and that pimple is gone. It's fabulous. Now, I always tell my kids, do not pick. Don't pick at it. I know it's tempting, but this will really, really dry it up and suck that oil right out. It's fabulous. Really, really, truly awesome. I always use it on at least once a week. Sometimes, depending how my skin is. Right now, I feel like in the summer, and just the way I feel like with the anxiety of quarantine and things like that, I've been bumping it up to twice a week, only just because I feel like my skin needs more right now with stress. It's just depleted, a little bit more depleted. So I'm working a little extra hard to get those vitamins and things in your skin. But I find that this is also a fabulous, fabulous product. I could go on and on. We're going to have to do another one of these because there's so many fun things and I have so many more beauty tips and tricks that I want to talk to you guys about that I think maybe we should do this like once a month or something because there's so many other things. This month, actually, what I want to talk to you about is I am going to be trying a couple different things that I have not tried before. I am going to try dermaplaning my face, which is basically shaving your face. I will get back to you on it. It's all the rage. I've done some research, and I think it's pretty awesome. So I'm going to give that a shot so I can give you the updates on that. The new foundation just came out. I just got it like 2 days ago. I have it out here because I was going to maybe talk to you about it. But in all honesty, I mean, it's fabulous. I have it on. It's fabulous, and I love it. I kind of want to give you a review after I use it for like a week or two because then I feel like I can really tell you. I've only used it a couple of times. So I love it, and it seems great, and it's more, I loved our last foundation. I really didn't see a reason to improve it, but this is more because there's hyaluronic acid in it. So that's even great, better for your skin. So it's going to be putting moisture back into your skin. But I'm going to talk about microdermaplaning. I'm also I just ordered a dry brush. So I will give you the reviews about dry brushing my body. And the other things that I didn't talk to you about were vitamins and supplements that I take. So I want to talk to you about that maybe next time too. So if you have any questions about Beauty Counter, you want samples, you want all of that good stuff, Typically I always have them at the store, but since we're closed, just DM me and I'll pop them in the mail to you, because that's probably the easiest way than you coming to the store or whatever. I have a whole bunch of samples. If you want to try anything, you let me know. If you need those self-tanner tips and things that I get off Amazon, I will put those all in there too, so you guys can, I'll try to post pictures. I don't know why I can't do it when I'm live, but I'll do that. If you need any help with oils and things like that, I'm sure you know somebody that sells oils, but if not, I can give you the girl that I do from. She's local East Aurora girl here. She's very, very knowledgeable. So whenever I have a question, she's always super helpful. And the Sassy Water, make sure you follow Mimi, because to Mimi's House we go, because she has lots of fun tips too.